Blueprint, a detailed outline or plan of action. Did you know that your life came with a plan of action, with a blueprint? Have you ever seen a house built without a blueprint before? It is a mess, it is a disaster. Yet, when the blueprint is used, it is such a magnificent structure. You know, a blueprint is very important in the construction world because it helps the contractor with several things. First of all, he knows exactly what he is building. Second of all, he knows the resources and skills that he is going to be needing. But most importantly, he will know when the job is finished. So many people live their entire life not knowing they have a blueprint for their life. They end up with many regrets. Their lives end up in ruin, in disaster. They spend their entire life trying to figure out the pieces, and the sad thing is they never figure it out. The truth is, the good news is, your life came with a blueprint. God, when He created you, had a detailed, outlined plan for your life. Listen to this. In Jeremiah 29:11, God says, "For I know the plans, the blueprint that I have for you. It is a plan, a blueprint for good and not for disaster, to give you a future full of hope and peace." You know, my dear friend, if you build your life according to the blueprint of God, because you're not a mistake, you were created with a purpose, you have a destination to end up in, you have a destiny to fulfill that God has planned for you. If you live it with the blueprint that God has planned for you, your life will not be a mess. It will not end up in disaster. It's going to be a future full of hope. Now, how do you get the blueprint? Well, you need God in your life. You need to seek God. You need to get to know God. And when you do that, your life is going to unfold according to the blueprint that God had planned for you, and your life is going to be worth a living. Do not build your life without the blueprint of God. Don't take the risk of ending up in a mess. Instead, build it with the blueprint, the detailed outline of God, and you're going to find out that your life is going to be one filled with hope, peace, and joy.